What is going on, guys? So today's video we are doing well, first of all, welcome to the channel. For those who don't know, we are in a 2023 Protector Sienna 25th anniversary edition. This is the all black interior. So what I want to do today is kind of spruce up the interior, mostly the front dash area with some ambient lighting. I collected a good amount of modification tweaks during the Black Friday weekend, and here it is. So let's see how it goes. We have about 4 hours or so. I'll give you guys a walk down around what I plan to do. So here it is. I'm not going to do anything near the doors because there's this part right here. You can't really fit anything under. There's no crevice. So I might think about doing here, but it's very little. It's like a short distance, so I'm not sure. But definitely throughout here, give it a little piece of customization, and most likely kind of spruce up the interior right here, because there's ambient lighting here from factory, but it's very, very dim, so you hardly see it. At night when we're driving, this whole center console area is pretty dark, especially with the dark interior right here that we have in 25th anniversary. Lighting is in a way from Toyota factory, kind of like a light blue type of hue. So I definitely will go ahead and do the center console as well. What I have to do is measure the length of it, cut it, and then measure the same length, insert it through here, as you can see from here, right? And then basically this is going to light the tube, right? And it's USB powered versus 12-volt socket. And let's see how it goes. Alright, so in this part of the video, I'm going to show how I remove the trim pieces along the center console. Basically, I used a trim piece remover lined with any type of felt or microfiber and pushed outwards. And from there, you can see a couple of tabs. It's very easy to remove, but it's in red. Same goes for the passenger side, but I didn't remove this whole piece. I just removed this particular section in order to pop up the center console more easily. Now I also removed the push button start housing to make it easier for me to disconnect the cluster. And by removing the cluster, it gives me enough space to fit the LED housing strip over and under. So basically streamlining from the left side, driver's side, towards the passenger side. And after measuring this part, I went ahead and slip fit the fiber optics cable from one end to another. Now I also found it easier after slip fitting everything in to basically just remove the whole LED housing strip and pushing it through. That made it a lot easier, less obstacles to go or contours. And afterwards, I made sure to leave enough slack on the end for the fiber optic cable so that it's enough room to connect to the actual LED housing, the silver unit, right? And the reason I'm removing the center console, basically it's connected by a few tabs, just lift directly upwards, is to go ahead and make things easier for me to store all the excess cable under it. Now, you don't have to remove the leather shift boot. Just basically lift enough for you to access the bottom and also the LED above the bridge. I want to swap that out as well. So I gotta give all the credit to the YouTuber who taught us this. So this LED right here, after you remove it from the shell, fits perfectly in this dongle or this thing right here from factory. So what we're gonna do is just replace it, put this over here, and you're good to go. This is the factory LED that it came with, this one, and it definitely isn't as bright. So because of that, the gentleman right on the video taught us this, and this is amazing. He's a genius. So hope it shines enough light into under the bridge to make a huge difference. And I think I'm gonna use this right here from factory. This part actually I think just kind of like diffuses the light, spreads it evenly. So I'm gonna keep this right here, and I think this will go ahead and keep everything in place, so you don't even have to like hot glue it or anything like that. All right, see how it goes. And there we have it, guys. I secured everything. Well, not really secured, but I just want to put a piece of tape there around it so the housing doesn't come off. But overall, I think it's I'm really excited. Let's see how it goes. All right, guys. So it took a couple hours. Well, a ton of things going on in the background, but we have it here. This is how it looks so far. This is just a rough draft, but everything is slotted in. I have it going from the left side drivers all the way across, ran it through here, under, throughout. Then we have one going from here all the way under the shelf. Then we have one coming here. The other side, we have one coming here. Everything is stored under. As you can see, the main unit is right there, the block. In order to change colors, I'm gonna have to make sure the IR sensor, I guess, goes through and maybe out this outlet before I put the trim back on. And we have a final LED shining down. And that's about it. I don't think I'm gonna do anything in the back. The purpose is you have to kind of make a clean install. By making a clean, in order to have it a clean install, you have to remove the whole door panels, but there's no crevice for you to put this aftermarket light on. So it's a little bit popping out right now. It's kind of cold, so it's not as easy to maneuver. But I just really want to show you guys how this is prior to having everything plugged in. So hopefully everything is wired up. Like you can see from here, it's coming out like so. I'm gonna leave this portion in here. And then how I route the USB cable is I pop this out and basically it's gonna go through here and then have a little bit of wiring go like that, but probably I'm gonna go ahead and put it along here, pop it in the 12 volt, and every time you start up the car, it should light up, hopefully. But that's just a general idea of how. And this is it. This is just a general idea of how I wired everything. Hopefully it really works, but a moment of truth. And here on the passenger side, I have everything. I have the LED unit starting from here, so I don't waste any extra material. And basically it's gonna shine the LED, illuminate the ambient lighting, RGB lighting right along the bottom shelf. Has the OEM, you see it here? Not so much, right? I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. This is how much you see during the daytime, or even at nighttime you don't see anything. So anyway, here it is. This continues here, goes up. I have to push this in, but I'm not going to do anything yet because nothing is final yet until I make sure everything is lighting up. And I'll close the trim panel. I have this plugged in. Let us start the car. All right. Okay, so it is not, well, actually, let's see, on. Huh? Off? Nice! It is on. Oh no. What happened here? You see, like, oh no, I messed up. Alright, so here we are at night. We're approaching the vehicle and we're gonna unlock the door. Let's take a look at the interior, like so. Alright, the lights aren't on. If I put it off, and right here, you see this is the stock light. Alright, so moving further out, you can't really see it. You really can't. Especially when you're driving, you could hardly see it. But we are going to turn this on. And let's see. Whoa. Now that's a complete difference. That is definitely a complete difference. Let's take a look at this. And unlock. We'll take a look inside. Okay, so here we are at night. Definitely something different. It's not as even, I think. Like right there in the corners. It's a little bit brighter than when the fiber optics are within the channel. And we have some lights going down the center console. And the lights on the footwells are matching. Also the rear footwells also matching. And let's see, so we have red, we have green, we have blue, white, orange, yellow, and then cyan blue, purple. Right, and then I'm gonna stick with the white.